cutoffs the first day are a little tight. Man, last night was hard. It's just breathtaking out here.
We're already hallucinating.
I know, right? I heard 3 or 4 people yesterday say that the Mt Lemmon climb was not nearly as hard as it looked. Those people were liars. .351 out.
351 out.
Hi everybody, I'm Alex. Thank you so much for watching. Before we get into the race, I want to take one quick moment and talk about why I'm attempting the Destination Trail Grand Slam this year. This year, I'm fundraising for a charity called Back on My Feet. Back on My Feet uses running as a tool to help its members break out of the cycles of addiction and homelessness. Unfortunately, so many of us are aware of the epidemics of homelessness and addiction across our country. It impacts so many people, and it's not restricted by age, race, religion, economic status. So many people are affected by this. Back on My Feet is active in 16 major cities across the United States. And I've personally been to their groups in both Baltimore and Washington, D.C. And my dog just walked in and wants some pets. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello, girl. Thank you so much for helping. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Dad's gotta go do some more recording. Okay. Okay. All right. Wanna do smoochies? Wanna do the smooch? Wanna do smoothies? Okay. Thank you. Back on My Feet helps their members with things like job training, resume building, interview skills, just getting clean clothes to wear to an interview, transportation to interviews. They have corporate partners that hire out of their program. They've got resources for their members to use to find more permanent housing. They do so many things for their members. There's all these little tangible things that we don't think about in everyday life that you need to move forward. And Back on My Feet knows how to find those things, deliver those resources to their members, and really set them up for success. I can't say enough good things about this organization, and I'm so excited to be helping them out. And I would love for you to support them with me. There's 2 different ways you can show your support. There'll be a link in the description to my donation page. You can just donate directly if you'd like to. The other way you can support the fundraiser is through our corporate partner, Path Projects, which I am so excited about. I love their gear. I reached out to Flores, and he was super excited to get involved. What Path has done is they've pledged to give 15% back on any purchases made through my link, which again will be down here in the description somewhere. Click on that link, it'll take you to Path Project's site. You can use coupon codes, you can take advantage of sales, it doesn't matter. As long as that purchase is made through my link, 15% of whatever you spend is going back on My Feet, which is awesome. Thank you so much, guys, Flores and the rest of the team at Path. I really appreciate the support. So again, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the fundraiser, and let's get to the race. The Arizona Monster 300 is a continuous multi-day, point-to-point ultramarathon through the Sonoran Desert of southern Arizona. The course begins at Box 8 Ranch in Superior, Arizona, about an hour east of downtown Phoenix. Runners will first find themselves heading west out of Superior through rocky valleys with a surprising amount of running water and green vegetation on their way to the Picket Post aid station. The next section navigates an increasingly remote and rugged canyon surrounded by stunning cliffs and rock formations and is home to a wide variety of plant and animal life. From there, the competitors will traverse east along the north side of the Gila River until they reach the river crossing at Grand Enchantments aid station. The course then cuts sharply south and emerges into the open desert at Tortilla aid station.
Next, runners will find themselves crossing almost 60 miles of extremely exposed desert on their way to the Oracle Aid Station at the base of Mt Lemmon. From Oracle Aid Station, the course makes its biggest single climb as it ascends the north side of Mt Lemmon, gaining 6,000 feet in one continuous push. The descent of Mt Lemmon will present its own obstacles as runners contend with steep, loose trails and off-camber 4x4 roads. Upon exiting Charloux Gap Aid Station, runners will receive a significant respite as they cruise along relatively smooth trails on the way to Tucson. Once in Tucson, the course picks up the loop bike path at Catalina Aid Station. For the next 40 miles, runners will mostly experience flat and paved bike paths as the course passes through the Rillito and Valencia aid stations. Runners will then pass through small neighborhoods before turning onto a dirt road and rejoining the AZT on the way to Pistol Hill aid station. The course then continues south for another 50 miles until it reaches the Apache Springs aid station in the foothills of the Santa Rita Range. From there, the trail follows the topography of the mountains, featuring several sections of narrow trail along dramatic drops. Casa Blanca aid station serves as the final checkpoint for runners before they make their last 16-mile push. A few short, steep segments relent as the course makes a right turn onto Harshaw Road for the final 1.7 miles. This offers runners an opportunity to dig deep and stretch their legs all the way to the finish line. In total, the course will stretch 304 miles, with over 41,000 feet of elevation gain and 42,000 feet of elevation loss. Runners will have 170 hours to complete the entire course, but must keep up their pace to stay ahead of cutoffs at 17 of the 19 aid stations, and must carry with them all necessary hydration, nutrition, and gear to successfully trek from aid station along the way. 2025 is the inaugural year for the Arizona Monster, so there will be many questions about the course for the 300 pioneering runners attempting this challenge. I've made the trip to Arizona with my fellow Pittsburgh runner, John Erickson. We've spent a couple days staying in the small town of Summerhaven on top of Mt Lemmon, acclimating, getting some drone footage, and saying hi to the locals. Our drop bags are squared away. We've downloaded the latest, final GPX file. We checked in at the finish line. We've gone through the final gear check.
Okay, gloves, hat and the gloves.
And now there's nothing left to do but run.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can stop pretending I'm going to run the whole thing now.
There you go.
Thanks, fellas. 351. I just got out of Picket Post aid station. That's the first one. It's only like 6.6 miles in. I ran a good chunk of that just to make sure I kept my pace up, and tried to blow through that aid station as quickly as I could. These cutoffs the first day are a little tight, so just trying to stay ahead of that and stay a little comfortable so I can get some sleep when I need it. Nice job, man. It's gorgeous out here. The weather's perfect. It's like, feels like it's in the 70s. It's beautiful. And I could not believe how mountainous this valley is, where the town of Superior is. It's gorgeous here. The scenery out here is incredible. Oh man. No, I keep saying that, but the scenery right here is incredible. Oh man. I'm shooting for a 15-minute mile pace for this these first two sections, and I'm at a 14:44 pace. So holding on, just got to grind out these first two sections, build a little bit of a buffer between me and the cutoffs, and then we should be able to slow down quite a bit after that. Just want to stay ahead of the curve so I can stop and sleep when I need to, and not be right up against the cutoffs. But so far, so good. Yeah, that's a bit of okay. I can deal with that. Whew. Absolutely gorgeous out here. I keep waiting for these front runners to come through. The top group started 2 hours after me, and I've been out for 4 hours and 20 minutes. And they're probably moving about twice as fast as I am, so I figured 4 hours in they'd be blowing past me. So they've got to be coming soon. Be interesting to see how these guys look actually out on the trail. I've never seen them in person anywhere other than the starting line. So almost 21 miles in. Doing pretty good. Legs are a little tired. It's a lot of climbing through here, a lot of short, steep hills, but nothing crazy. But a lot of up and down. The scenery's helping though. I mean, look at that. Oh, man. Dude, this is amazing. It's just breathtaking out here. You can see so far. You can see rain falling, but I don't think the rain's actually hitting the ground. Oh man. Al is dumbstruck by the Arizona scenery. Take 27. Look at this. Oh man, I was not expecting the scenery this early to be this spectacular. Okay, 351 out.
351 out.
Just got out of Gila River aid station. I am about 28 and a half miles in. Glad that first section is over. I was really trying to push the pace a little bit through to Gila River. I can back off significantly now and still be on target. That feels good. It's starting to get a little cool, but I think it's just because I was sitting down. The aid station was nice. They had some good food. Had pasta and meatballs and a bunch of Oreo cookies and some bananas and oranges. And it's already only like 30, not even 30 miles in, and I'm already kind of getting sick of these gels, so I'm gonna be leaning on these aid stations as much as I can to get some real food. We're going into the night now. Gonna dial that back the speed a little bit and just try to recover from that first section. But I feel pretty good so far. Just getting out of Grand Enchantment aid station. Ooh, buddy. This is gonna be a challenge. It's so cold right now. They had a sleep station there, but they had like 3 tents and a couple cots per tent for like 30 people. So I ended up sleeping on the ground under a wool blanket for about an hour and 15 minutes. I was just shivering the whole time, so not sure how much sleep I got, but man, this morning cannot come soon enough. It is so cold. I guess the good news is that immediately out of this aid station there's a big climb, so maybe that will warm me up a little bit. My legs are feeling pretty beat right now too. Just there's been a lot of up and down, so it's been tough. I saw John. He's looking a little rough. His hips bugging him. His feet, he had some problems there too. He's gonna keep going. Looks like he's still pushing through. Day 2. Man, last night was hard. It got so cold, and I think the staggered start caused so many people to be at that last aid station that it was just kind of overwhelmed. There wasn't enough places to sleep, and you had to wait for food and stuff. It was like it was just busy. I really needed to sleep, but I just kind of laid a mat down on the ground because all the tents were full. And I think I got maybe like a half an hour, 40 minutes of sleep. I set an alarm for an hour and 15 minutes, but I was just shivering on the ground for a while. Yeah, it was just tough. And right after that, there's a big 7-mile climb, so it was just like a good old 1-2 punch. But we're getting through it a little bit at a time. Oh man, the sunrise is beautiful though. I'll take that. Oh, it is stunning out here. That's another nice thing about having daylight. At night you can't appreciate the scenery and you lose all point of reference for the progress that you're making. All you can see is what your headlamp is hitting. We're trying to do 50 miles a day again. And I've done 51.6 in 18 hours. And I've already slept a little bit, so that feels good. I'm at least hitting a good pace. It's just a little demoralizing. My stomach's not 100% either, which I'm a little concerned about. I'm really hoping that the next aid station I can sleep at will help resolve that. I'll try to eat something and then try to sleep while I digest. See if that helps. Man, it's been a struggle, but we're getting there.
Hello there.
Howdy. 351.
351. Sweet.
Thanks, man.
Welcome. No problem.
I'm just leaving Tortilla aid station. Got some ramen and some potato chips. That was good. Salty stuff goes down real well right now. It's warming up, so I think at the next aid station I'm probably gonna try to sleep for an hour or two. I think it's about 16 miles. We're getting into more of a desert run now. I'm not sure which direction we're headed. I think we're going that way. Yeah. But whatever direction we're going, it's going to be a lot of flat scrubland. That is something I like about this course, that it is very much a desert run. This does have a little bit of variety, but it's more just like straight up a desert run. It's nice to be really engrossed in one biome and really experience that. Yeah, that's got to be Mt Lemmon over there. It's another roughly 50 miles away, so probably hit that on day 3. I think it's like 6,000 vert. Although I've heard a lot of guys saying today that it's a lot of vert, but the trail's pretty mellow. So that's good. I think I misspoke before. I don't think the mountain I was looking at was Mt Lemmon. I think the one behind it, it has snow on it now, is Mt Lemmon. Yeah, there's definitely snow up there. Thanks, guys. 351 out.
Track marks.
219.
Good luck out there. Down and to your right. Yeah. Good luck. You got both their numbers?
Yeah, boys.
Good luck, fellas.
John and I just left Freeman aid station. He got up to me there because I was taking a 2-hour nap, which, man, it's amazing what 2 hours of sleep does for you. I really feel like I bounced back a little bit. Changed my socks for the first time. I feel like I'm 75 miles into a race, but considering I feel pretty good. So that sleep does wonders. And it's nice to see John. My stint with John was short-lived. I slept 2 hours at Freeman. And I don't think he slept anywhere. I got lucky at Freeman. One of the cots was open when I was heading over to the sleep tents. He's like, hey man, I just can't keep up. I'm falling asleep. So he's taking a dirt nap. Hopefully I'll see him again at one of the later aid stations down the road. God knows I'll be taking enough naps here and there that he'll have some time to catch up to me, I'm sure. Back on my own. That's kind of been the motto for most of this event so far. I hang out with people for a little bit and then I split off, and it's been a lot of solo miles. A little bit at a time. Oh, sweet. 351. I'm just leaving Tiger Mine aid station. Slept for an hour there last night. The back of my right knee really started bugging me yesterday. So I'm gonna gimp it out here for a little bit and try to let it loosen up. It's a new one. I've never had pain back there before, so I'm not really sure what I can do to help that other than just stopping. But if the pain doesn't get worse, it's manageable. If it does get worse, I'll have to maybe talk to the med team, see what they think. Uh, 351.
351.
Held off right last night. That's all.
Maybe about a quarter of the way up Mt Lemmon. It's beautiful. Really nice views. Here's a biodome over there. Just came out of Oracle Aid Station, where I slept in Antonia and Les's camper van for 2 solid hours in a comfortable sleeping arrangement. Oh, that felt good. It's the first time I've slept on this hike and didn't want to get up. Every other time at the sleep stations, my alarm went off and I was like, yep, let's get out of here. Giving me the strength I need to get up this climb, that's for sure. Oh, it's a haul, and it's sunny with really very little shade. Whew. Got checked out by medical at Oracle Aid Station, and they said my pain is really just tendonitis. I haven't torn anything, so that's good. I was really nervous about that. So, and actually climbing Mt Lemmon seems to be making it feel a little better for some reason. Grind City. Sheesh. We're gonna get some killer views up here though, can't wait. Oh man, it is hot. Ugh. Yeah, I just got passed by this guy going up Mt Lemmon. I passed like probably 12 people and I was pushing it because I felt good. And like every time I turned around, no matter how hard I pushed, I would stop for a second and turn around, and this guy's just like casually walking up right behind me. He's like a Michael Myers of mountain climbing. Every time I would make a push, I'd stop for 2 seconds, turn around, and up there he comes right around the corner, right behind you, just casually walking. I told him he looked great, and he said he uses a stair climber with a weight vest regularly, and I said, well, I might have to start doing that. But dude, this guy's just crushing this climb, and he looks cool as a cucumber doing it. And I can see the top of Lemmon now, so that's nice. Making progress. We're like about halfway up. I just gotta grind it out. This service road that we're going up is just like straight up, man. Oh, this is tough. Ugh.
Welcome to Mt Lemmon Summit.
351 in.
151?
351.
351, right?
Thank you.
7 o'clock.
What's up, man?
What can I do for you?
Where's the hot food?
Hot food, follow me.
Well, I just left the Mt Lemmon aid station. It's hard to believe this isn't even half over yet. We just passed up mile 125. I had to sleep at Oracle aid station before coming up Mt Lemmon, which was just tough. That climb was brutal. Pretty good on sleep, so I'm gonna try to push further back down off the mountain and hopefully get some sleep at one of the next 2 aid stations. I'm just tired. I'm just really tired. Man, that was a big push. That was a big climb. I heard at least 3 or 4 people yesterday say that the Mt Lemmon climb was not nearly as hard as it looked. Those people were liars. That climb was really hard and really steep. Well, we just got out of Charloux Gap aid station. It's about like 8 o'clock in the morning, I think. Around mile 144. So almost halfway there. And last night was really rough. The climb up to Mt Lemmon was very difficult, very steep, and then the road out of there, it was like the most rutted out 4x4 road you've ever seen. It was miserable. It took so long. We were going downhill and it was like 2 miles an hour. It just dragged on and on and on. Actually took my first dirt nap last night on that rutted out road.
I was just so frustrated and so tired, so exhausted. I just needed to lay down. Found this little groove in the dirt, and it was just like a cradle, man. It just nestled me in there, and man, I think I only slept for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. It felt so good. When I made it to Charloux Gap aid station, I slept in a chair for about an hour. Got a little bit of food, got a little bit of coffee, and now we're back at it. I think it's only like 12 miles to the next aid station, so not super far, and it's, I think, pretty mellow. So these miles should click off way faster than the ones last night did. Oh man, that was rough. It's a nice change of pace. Start a new day. Sun's just coming up over the mountains behind me. I guess we're just wrapping up day 3. In terms of hours, I'm almost at 72 hours. I'm at like 68 hours right now. I'm definitely looking forward to today after last night. Last night was really tough. There's a nice cruisy trail right now heading down towards Tucson. And once we get to Tucson, I'll pick up the Loop bike trail, which is a paved bike path. So we'll really be able to click off some miles there, I hope. All right, how fast can Al go after moving 152 miles? Oh, it's time. Oh, that's at least 4. That's at least, oh, it didn't even register. I feel like that was at least a 4.2. I was really trying not to pull a hammy or a calf on that one. Just left the Catalina aid station. We're in Tucson now. Got some good food there, so that's good. Packed up all my stuff and was ready to leave, and one of the guys next to me said, "Hey man, your backpack is leaking all over the place." So I have my soft flasks, but I also have a Camelback in my pack that I use for just water, and it was leaking everywhere, and it's missing a part. It must have come off. I couldn't find it, so now I'm down to just my soft flasks in the hottest part of the course so far. Sweet. It's always something. If I can't get this sorted at the next aid station, I might have to go leave the course and try to buy another Camelback. Oh man, it is a hot one. I'm actually walking next to the bike path because you can feel the heat coming up off the black pavement. It's actually a little cooler if you walk in the dirt. Glad they have the water fountains on this stretch. Just checked out of the Rillito aid station. I went to a hotel. Well, I went to REI first, bought a new Camelback bladder, and then went to a hotel, got a 4-hour nap with my feet elevated in a comfortable bed, and I got a shower, and I feel a lot better. And the temperature right now feels like it's in like the high 60s, and when I left I was just getting roasted, so this is way, way better. I let the folks at the hotel know that John may be taking that room for the rest of the night. I talked to him, and he was back at Catalina aid station still, and his knee is really bugging him, so I'm not sure if he's going to drop or not, but it sounds like he was hurting. Just hoping that he does the right thing for him and his long-term health. If there's one section that's probably worth testing your body on, it's this one, because it's completely flat on a bike path, so if your body can't handle this, there's no way you're going to do the rest of the course. He should let me know what he decides here in not too long. Well, I'm just leaving the Valencia aid station. I slept there, I think, for maybe like almost 2 hours.
which was not by design. I forgot to set my alarm. I just laid down, and then I woke up feeling like I had slept in for school, having no idea how long I had slept. First thing I did was find a volunteer, like, when's the cutoff for this? When's the cutoff for this aid station? But it's like not even 8 a.m. and the cutoff here is midnight, so I'm still well ahead of cutoffs. And to be quite honest, I needed to sleep on my way into Valencia last night. I was with two ladies, Jess and Cheryl, I believe. I was with them like for quite a while, and then 2 miles before the aid station, my right leg started acting up again, so I slowed down, and then I got really tired. And at one point I was like just standing in the shrubs scrolling through my email on my phone, and I don't even remember pulling my phone out. So I was pretty tired last night. So a couple hours of sleep isn't such a bad thing, I guess. Got everything squared away, got the new Camelback in. Got 4 liters of water. I think there's only like 1,000 feet of gain and maybe like 11 or 12 miles here, so shouldn't be too terrible. It's gonna be hot again today though. Yes, we're heading up Pistol Hill to the aid station. We'll hang in there for a little bit, not too long, just get some food and some water and probably head out again. I just spoke with John. I think he's feeling like he made the right choice last night to pull out of the race. His knee's really bugging him. So I'm glad he's still at the hotel and resting and focusing on getting better. That's what he needs right now. He seemed like he was in pretty good spirits when I talked to him, so that's good. The lady at the front desk of the hotel was apparently very concerned for him. I guess she saw him try to like climb out of the Uber all gimped up. Yeah, she was really nice.
Hey guys, this may be the quietest aid station on the whole course.
Sleep if you want. I know it's on.
Yeah.
Just left Pistol Hill aid station. That may be my new favorite aid station for the course. The volunteers there were super friendly. When I got there were only 2 other runners. So it was super quiet, relaxed. I got to put my feet up. They had donuts, they had Coke with ice. It was great. It was exactly what it was, rest and recovery. I'm coming out of there feeling better than I did when I went in there. A+ job, guys. That was phenomenal.
Oh man, living the dream. It's a little warm out, but other than that, pretty good. Oh man.
Nice seeing you, brother.
Hey. Good to see you too.
You gonna nap?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a whole ton.
I'll turn the AC on in the van, you go crash.
Then I'm gonna crash for a couple hours, I think.
All set for you. All you gotta do is turn the AC on, because otherwise 100 up to hell, man.
Thank you. Oh man. That's so cool. Dude, that's crazy.
There's a Zoidberg in here. Why not? I just left Gabe Zimmerman aid station. Had some good food there. Les and Antonia were there. Always good to see them. They're so nice. Antonia's like, I think you're getting more sleep than I am. They let me sleep in their van again. This aid station, that was cool. I got 2 hours of sleep there, which works out perfectly. I cranked out a bunch of miles earlier today. It felt pretty good, but it was getting hot. So it was nice to kind of take a break, let the sun go down, and continue on when it's cooler like it is now. It's been getting toastier as the week goes on. And I think Gabe Zimmerman was like mile 220 something maybe. So we've only got about 70, 80 miles left. Unless the wheels really fall off, I feel like I've got this one in the bag, but I just want to try not to push too hard since I've got Tahoe coming up in June. I ran into Aaron from Mediocre Amateurs out here, crewing his girlfriend who's doing the 300. He and I got a chance to talk at the Gabe Zimmerman station. He was really nice. We were talking about the value of having good adventuring buddies. It's a really tight window, right, where you have someone who has similar interests, similar ability, and similar comfort with risk as you. So you can actually do things together that you both like and you're both gonna enjoy. And then on top of that, the personality has to match too, right? You have to be willing and able to spend a week with this person. So it's tough to find that, and those people are really valuable. Thanks to all my adventuring buddies that I've had over the years. It's a very small and select crowd that I've spent a large portion of time with, and I really value that time. 351.
Yeah, if you want to get situated by the fire, I'll get you a drink going, or
Sweet.
some ramen, or
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, whatever you like.
Less than 1 mile to the next aid station. I'm on a 1 mile out and back off the AZT to get to the aid station. Gonna be sleeping there for sure. I was getting real drowsy towards the end of this last section. But I had slept 2 hours at Gabe Zimmerman around 4 p.m. yesterday with the plan of doing the next 2 sections during the night when it was cooler. So I believe we got that done, but I am tired. I'm gonna lay down here for a couple more hours, I think, and at least do one more section. So I'm thinking maybe do an hour or 2 of sleep, do 1 section, maybe try to sleep again. Got plenty of time. I just gotta make sure the wheels don't completely come off, and I should be good to go. It's beautiful out this morning though. Just leaving the Oak Tree aid station on the way to the Apache Springs aid station. It is hot and there's a lot of sun, not a lot of shade. Got plenty of water and electrolytes loaded up. I actually have ice on my Camelback, and we're just gonna go nice and easy so I'm not redlining in the heat. We will get to Apache Springs when we get to Apache Springs. Should get there with plenty of time to sit down, eat, relax, and maybe even get a nap in before the sun starts going down. We'll try to take advantage of that, maybe around 5 or 6. I'll start out and try to do another big night push tonight like I did last night. It is a hot one, but at least there's a little bit of a breeze. That's helping a little bit, but man, it is toasty. There's just no shade. Oh, true.
Just leaving the Apache Springs aid station. It was actually really nice. There's a few guys there that I'd walked with. We all found ourselves in the same tent there. We were having a good time. We all got our feet taken care of. Lovely lady was going around with a scalpel, draining people's blisters while we were eating quesadillas and pasta with meatballs. That's what trail running is all about. Watching people get blisters popped 3 feet from you while you eat dinner. So I'm starting a 22-mile segment. It's like almost 5:30, so it's sunny out now, but it won't be very long. Just got this last long section in the dark tonight. Did a 16-mile stretch in the heat of the day today, and that was enough sun for me for today. So I just chilled at Apache Springs until we got close to sunset here. It's already starting to cool off a little bit, but the rest of the hiking for today will be in the wonderful moonlight. This is the last aid station. For this, I think it's 14 to the finish, something like that. So we'll see how I feel. I'll probably have to sleep because I didn't sleep just now at Apache Springs. So I'm excited about it, but I'll probably have to stop and shut it down for a few minutes. Hi, girl. What are you doing? Hello. Hi, girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Hi, babies. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, baby. Oh, I'm coming for you. Oh, he's coming for you. Look out. Oh, look out. Oh man, we're just getting to Casa Blanca aid station. That was a haul coming down that mountain. I picked up Judd on the ridge and we were both dragging and we ended up hauling ass down under there. That was nice. Oh, I'll have to grab some food and grab some shut-eye. We're both pretty wasted. I've never been so close to an aid station and not been able to hear or see anything. Oh wait, I think I may have just seen a light. Yeah, we're less than a quarter mile away. Usually you can see the lights from a distance, but this must be tucked down in the whole valley. Hey. Three, 351.
351?
351. That's me.
Hungry, cold.
Yes, both of those things. Just leaving the last aid station. I think that's Casa Blanca. I think it's 16 miles to the finish from here. I'm still in hobble mode. My right hamstring, knee, calf area keeps locking up on me every time I stop for a while, so it's going to take a little bit to loosen that up a little bit again. I slept on a cot surrounded by like 6 other people while talking and eating, so I use the word sleep very loosely. I may have gotten an hour of sleep maybe, which hopefully should be enough to get me through to the end here. I think it's like 4:35 o'clock maybe in the morning.
seeing a little light on the horizon, so the sun should be coming up here shortly and should help warm things up. I'm in my puffy and Mickey Mouse gloves right now, just because it's so cold in this valley. On the mountain we were on last night, it actually wasn't bad, but as soon as we dipped it down into this valley where the aid station is, it got really cold really fast. All right, last leg, let's finish it off. This part of the course is actually really pretty in the morning, but I can already feel the temperature going up. In a few hours, this is going to be another exposed, sunny section of the trail. It's going to make it a lot tougher. I'm glad I started early when it was cold. Everything's beautiful out here. Very quiet. It feels very isolated. Ooh, I just tried running and apparently that works again. That's kind of nice. I get to finish strong today. I'm so excited about that. I did not want to have to limp across the finish line. Looks like from the elevation profile there's one more peak, probably one more pass that we go over, and it's all downhill from there. So I'm gonna conserve a little bit of energy going up over that pass, and then we're just cruising it in from there. Yeah, boy, let's get it done.
Yeah, so proud of you, man. So proud.
I'm glad you made it down. Huh? I'm glad you made it down.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I found the cameraman on the road.
Good job, man. You made it.
Hi, buddy. Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming down. We need a lift.
Go ahead and spread them for me.
Let's not say that ever again. Did you get that on camera?
Oh yeah. This is the I tell you about when you start running ultras. This is taping another grown man's toes for him. To capture a video of the Fig Newton tapestry. Doesn't it look like that? So we should really be able to click off some miles there. I think it's almost like
Yeah, there's definitely snow up there. Hopefully that melts out before we get up there. Yeah, there's a few javelina up there. Yeah. They just went over the top there. There's like 3 of them. Nice job, guys.
We're already hallucinating.
I know, right?
I don't believe it.
Woo!
Yeah, that's 3 miles.
That's the fastest I've run in a while.
Oh, good job.
Oh, baby. That was fun.
I know people think that like running 300 miles is really hard. Try talking to a camera in an office by yourself. It feels so stupid. This is the hardest part of the entire process for me. I don't even know what I'm about to say. I don't even know why I hit record. Back on my feet. Oh, we're still recording. How about that? Okay. I hate this part.